Alright. Now, just because of Dolly this time, I remembered to turn my microphone on. So hello, everybody. It's nice to see you. Alright. So last time I created a new base. Now I'm over across another mountain range. So I'm trying to... Now I'm going to have to go back to my original location. And I'm going to have to... Yes, and I remembered to save this time. So I'm going to have to go back to my original location because I've got my second base making inductors, sending those. So I'm going to have to go back to my original base.
Extreme temperature.
Start my timer here. Perfect. I just need to reset it so I've got a better, more accurate time. I can lap, I suppose, regardless. So I've got production. This base is getting defenses set up. It's not in a bad spot, but we're going to go back to... we're going to pick up some of that Ignitum. But we're going to go back to the original base. Or not the... Yeah, the original base. The very first base. And that base is where we're going to set up to build applicators, which is going to require a large space, but I just upgraded everything. And we may actually relocate main base to somewhere else and build a large habitat. It's about time to go outside. It's the only ones I see. Yeah, there's some over there. But we're going to head back to first base, get the applicators train started.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Because the applicator train will put a lot of good stuff in our pockets, and it can just go. We'll get several levels out of that. I gotta remember to put my gun away when I'm running. Oh, there's some over there. Oh, I should have slid down that hill. I'd have more energy right now. I can't tell. I can tell there's somebody watching me. I don't know who it is, though. I hope that you are having a lovely evening. I am finally glad to be home after running around all over the dang place, getting the fixings to make my overachiever son the food that he requested. Well, and it's also a whole lot of fun to make, so it does get a little involved. I'm going to be making chicken curry. I have this recipe that I saw. It calls itself Sri Lankan curry. I have no actual knowledge of whether or not it would be something that would be from Sri Lanka, but it utilizes a lot of really good seasonings, and it gives step-by-step instructions on how to create the paste, and then go ahead and I make a curry out of it, a chicken curry. So I've got bone-in, skin-on chicken hindquarters hanging out in my fridge right now. I salted them earlier with kosher salt, put them flat on a pan so that the skin will dry out. And I'll make my curry paste tomorrow, and then I'll go ahead and sear my chicken. Ooh, there we go. There's the good stuff. Oh, shoot, I missed some. Oh. And then I'll go ahead and make chicken curry, and probably about the same time my boy is done with his debate tournament, my whole house will smell like chicken curry, because that's what normally ends up happening. Ooh. Alright, we didn't take any damage from that either. That's nice. I got 20. It's not a bad haul, but I think on the other side of the mountains I was getting more for some reason. Tomorrow morning, looking forward to, gonna get up early and go do my thing for a bit, and then I'm gonna try and get on and play some Halo. I ain't played Halo in a hot minute. Can't seem to get that one. Yes, I don't want to use the jump if I'm traveling long distances, because that uses up a whole lot of my stamina. Or my energy, sorry, it's not called stamina, it's called energy. Hello, Dolly Michelle. Alright. So this location is... we should be still in... I think this is done, actually. Oh yeah, that's right, it just completed this. So yeah, applicators are what this is. That's not what we were doing, we were building inductors. So we're done with the inductor. This is still just going to keep ticking along. Dropping helium in the bucket. So now... Yep. I could build applicators here, and I could build applicators at the other place, but I don't know if I can actually... build applicators. See, that one's going to be applicators. Then that one's applicators. That one's applicators. And that one's applicators. So and I want this defensive tower. So I'm wondering if I can build applicators in 2 different locations and work on the cat and work on this and with 2 different sites. I'm hoping so. Because it's one of the things that we're severely limited by right now is... I should unload this stuff out of my inventory and go ahead and drink and eat a little bit. That's points to the good. I'm not even going to bother with those right now.
Data collected.
Okay. No, yep. Dude definitely is thirsty. No. Yep.
Delicious.
Alright. So, buddy boy here is good to go for the time being. So, to build applicator... Okay, applicator looks like it comes from a fabricator. Yep, it sure do. Okay, tubes and glass. That's not bad at all. Okay, so to build glass, I'm going to need a furnace. To build glass, I need helium and calcium powder. So you're going to give me not what I want. So I need to build a furnace here instead of my... fabricator. And there we go. And we'll go ahead and connect you guys here, and that will build... Oh. Hold on here. I need fabricator. This isn't going to connect to there. Okay, you are a fabricator. So I need, what are you set up to build? You're set up to build titanium rod. You're set up to build titanium sheet. So you are probably, you're building tube already. So this is going to become our final fabricator. Which means I don't need... no, I need this one to build calcium powder. And this one's building glass. So this one needs to be eliminated. And I need helium. Oh, I didn't hold it long enough. There we go. Okay. Now I need helium coming from... I'm going to have to put a splitter on here.
The Rupture is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Now, I really wish that I could just do that, but I don't. Okay, there's, let's see, T. I can do that. Alright, that'll actually work really well. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and... Alright, now we can go ahead. That's actually turned 180 degrees the wrong way. I was paying more attention to location than I was with where it's at. Okay, so we'll T and then rotate. That's what we needed to do. Now we can go ahead and connect this. Is that on the right one? Yes. And we can connect this one to there. And that should be able to get us glass. Yes. Now I just have to... I wonder if I can connect it. No, I can't do it that way. Fair enough. Alright. Yep, now it's going to start dropping a bunch because we're not... This isn't limited by the launch speed of the... Okay, you're already connected to this, which isn't what we need it to do. You're already set up to do tube, so this actually needs to become... I'll go ahead and delete that, because we don't need Wolfram for this operation. I'll go ahead and delete that, because that's building the tube that we need, but this needs to be a fabricator. So, fabrication. Is that the right height? I think that's the right height. Yep. Alrighty, now we build rail from... What do you mean building can't be placed? Alright. Don't be weird now. Yeah, from there to there. And then you should now be able to build applicators. And we'll go from there to there. And now we should be able to select applicators. And that should be banging them out. Looks like... Sit back and have a sip. See if the glass starts arriving. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. Might have. Didn't I set you to build calcium powder? Oh, it's always the simple things. Ain't got no gas in it. There you go, dipstick. Alright, now. Furnace appears to be working. Glass appears to be coming. Alright. Good enough. Now, we're going all the way back. Is that blue? No. Okay, good. Now we're going to go all the way back to the original location and see my original, because that's just sitting there doing nothing right now, idle. So I'm going to, at the bare minimum, this one doesn't have helium, but the one over the mountains does. And there was that large area where I was looking at building, need to grab the quartz that I have here, and the medium building materials. But building the medium building materials is going to require a large area with lots of different manufacturing steps. I think it requires glass, and it requires quartz, and it requires inductor, and a whole bunch of stuff. But we can build a large habitat with it, and that's what I'm after. this location has many of the things, but since it does not have helium, it makes it kind of difficult to operate in this area. So we'll leave this base here, but I want to try and take my high-end materials to the base that's over across the mountains that direction, because that will, well, it's that base that's over there. This fellow is it that one? Yep, it's that one. Got 3 habitats stacked up there. So here's a large flat plain, and that's where I was looking at. But that's going to get us closer to this area over here where we died. And I can keep pushing this area too, and then I can start connecting all of this together. And then start seeing, we can't get into this radiation area yet, but there's other things over here as well. So I want to start pushing out further and keep expanding, because there's a lot out there. There's a whole lot of area. I think this is the only place that I have medium building materials. There we go. Intermediate building materials. Not medium, intermediate. And we'll take the quartz.
That's just what I need.
Because I believe that I need the quartz to make those. Let's make sure that there's nothing else super spiffy here. I'm not interested in some toxicity. Thank you, though. Got enough of that at work. Yeah, my work isn't toxic. People I work with are really awesome. I feel very fortunate to have the job that I do. I just wish I wasn't here. Alright. So we can build everything we need at the other location. And I believe that we can build a...
Come here. Acquired.
Large habitat. Over close to our wolfram, which will be very nice. Oh, looky there. You know, nobody likes you guys. Not trying to be rude.
I don't see any more enemies.
Good. Put the gun away. Just put the gun away. It'll be all right. Have a drink. Alright. Now I should have a decent amount for when I get hungry again. So I believe that I found the rotor blueprint, and I found at least one blueprint for a valve that I can't even build the things necessary to build the valve yet. Yeah, looks like a couple. Couple little groups. Yeah, I love you too, buddy.
Area clear.
You know, maybe they're really nice once you get to know them. And I just haven't gotten to know them yet. Actually, I don't get that feeling at all, considering how many dead bodies there are laying around here on my map for me to go loot. I'm pretty sure that those guys are the reason why. And it's not just them, it's the Goliaths. Those Goliaths are just redonkulous. Okay. Alright. And it's time to completely redo this base as well. But this is where, out there, that area, that's where I want to build my large habitat. So, let's go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. Oh. Where'd you guys come from? Oh. Oh. We have an infestation. And it's spreading. I swear to God, that guy just zigged. Right when I tried to shoot him. Alright, disinfect that. Even though we're just gonna get rid of most of it. I can see I'm gonna have to start putting guns on everything because otherwise, well, those guys will do their thing. But for the meantime, I'm going to leave most of this intact. I'm just going to change over the power station to take up less space until... Oop, not the base core. That would be bad. I'd have to turn around and put that right back. But there's no sense having solar here when there's better options. Okay. Alright, let's build a couple of wind stations, because I'm sure that there's no power. Oh, wouldn't that be so nice if it would just fit in between those two? Alright. Okay. So yeah, those two, they do take up quite a bit of space, but they literally produce as much as all of those solar cells put together. Okay, so I can build a base core amplifier. Yes, which is probably what I'll do to that base core down there. So I need the intermediate and quartz to build the quartz building materials. I think I can build those. Yes. And I can build, but how much does that get me? 50 and 1. 50 and 1 gets me 20. How much do I need for a large habitat? Derp. 40. Oh! Wrong button. Fat fingered that one. Okay. So where's that material stacking up? Oh, I guess that's all I can build. Oh yeah, I hit max. Derp. So I got 200 of it. There we go. There we go. Now, I think I need intermediate building materials to build the base core amplifier as well. But I should be able to build a couple of large habitats. Yeah, there we are. Oh, that is big, isn't it? Nice. Okay. So and now let's do an airlock. No, what viewports? Nice. Now I can have everything in one room. No, really? Yep. That one. Okay, there we go. Now look at this. So, now I can bring all of that over here. And I have much more room, and I have a central area to where I can build turrets up and put them up there. And this is also where I can build, they have the turret, there is these, there's a turret, oh I don't have it unlocked yet. But this is the defensive turret, but there's another one that I can connect to one of my multiple building stations, and it will go ahead and accept rail-bound ammo deposits. And I think I can just set all of it up to just automatically keep those towers full. So I can go ahead and start deleting all of this base. Well, I can't delete that, that's not mine. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get all kinds of stuff. Now, I wonder what happens. Well, I have to leave the base core for the helium extractors, but I actually kind of wonder what would happen. Alright, my wayward child is on his way. Okay, so yeah, I have no room for anything. I hate the little exclamation points. Alright. Remove 70 toxicity. Removes all positive effects. I'm just going to take all this and I'm going to go ahead and go down here. I've got 1,000 basic building materials. So I'll go ahead and come down here and build storage to temporarily hold all those items. And I'll separate them out into the different materials. So I've got four storage, I think, something like that. Put storage back here. Might as well put another airlock back here. Oh, that's right, I can't put an airlock there. I would have to do that. And now I can put an airlock there. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put storage here. And this one, for lack of a better one, will be calcium. Anything made out of calcium, I'll just put in this. Alright, I think that's all. Oh, I got ceramics. Technically, we'll call that calcium. Actually, I'm gonna create another one that's just got finished products in it. So this can be wolfram. I got tons of wolfram. Which we don't need. We'll have to start looking at all the products that are necessary to build the individual. Okay, I got wolfram powder, so I can use that for basic ammo. I don't really have any titanium. I am going to build another couple over here for... These are going to be for finished products. So ceramic, tube, quartz building material. I don't need any more of that right at this second, but it's good to have. I'll put helium. One of my other locations here. Inductors. And I'll put helium. I'll put ceramic over in these. These are my multi-step items. And yeah. Quartz is just going to be with the rare stuff. Meteorite hearts just in case I die. And you can be food. Now I'll end up having to create more storage once I destroy the other place, and I'll probably end up making a second story on this. But for the time being, it's just relocating everything except for my ore production at the various locations. And then I'll have to build up all of my rails to go over there. But part of the problem that I was having is that a lot of this stuff wasn't actually all at the same level. You know what I mean? It wasn't all at the level 2, which was able to carry power. So, now we can bring everything in various different stages. Titanium is still coming from a really long ways away, but that'll be fine. Okay. At least I'll have a lot of minerals in addition to all the basic building materials that I'm recovering now. I do kind of wonder if this is a one-for-one sort of arrangement. Could be. Okay. Now, this ore extractor here is going to kind of be at risk for a minute, but I can always come back and take care of that if necessary. Alright. So we're going to leave the base core and we'll leave the power. Though we don't need this. And I'm going to actually... I'm going to move that one. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and build another one here. So... Stop. 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 There we go. Okay. Chill. Alright. Now, we're going to go ahead and build another one over here. And another one over here. Now, that should run... I'll tie everything together with railing. But connecting this to the railing system, which I can do with that calcium as I bring it by, will definitely give me a whole lot of power once I just connect it with, all I have to do is connect it with the Type 2 rails. Alright. Bink! Oh, all kinds of stuff. I just got a tremendous amount of stuff in my inventory now. Alright. And I'm probably going to end up using a base core amplifier here as well. Or maybe I won't have to. Alright. We're just going to reroute this feller over here. Yeah. I see your friends. Ooh. Yeah, we did mod this. Hey, what's going on, boy? You happen to walk in right as I'm dealing with a minor infestation of aliens. Surprise, 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 right? I mean...
Reloading.
Go to an alien planet, steal their precious, irreplaceable natural resources. Can't really be surprised when they get mad and try and kill you. Alright. Now... Yeah, see, all of this is Type 1 rail. Which is part of why it would take so long for everything to get there, and why the power was so wonky. It just wasn't quite up to the standards that we needed it to be. But now, on the other hand, we don't have that problem. Alright. Type 2 rail. Still going to be 1,000,000 miles long. but not quite as long. Won't be as bad. Now, I do not want to try and run my rail through that, but it looks like soon we will be able to put... I see a symbol saying that we can put an ore extractor out there. Or a sulfur extractor of some kind. Okay. Now we've got, this is type 2, but we don't need it anymore going all the way up there. So we'll go ahead and delete that. I suppose I could leave this one here and use it to transport calcium over, but I think it'll be better to bring calcium down that way. That way I don't have to, I'm not going to interfere. I'll be able to put different things in different locations. Alright. So, now we need to look at building that amplified base core over at this one. And it might encompass that one and all of that stuff. I don't know. We'll have to see how big the radius is. I assume that it'll show me a radius. But I got wolfram. I got wolfram and titanium pulled over here. Actually, let's just go ahead and build. Let's unload all this stuff. You are calcium. You are wolfram. You are helium. You are titanium.
Dehydrated.
Already? Man, you act like I've been running all over the place or something. We'll put glass, helium, wolfram powder. Oh, no, that's my calcium. Dirt. Shotgun shells. Yep. And I'll bet you I left a bunch of stuff over there too. Do have some helium. Okay, I'll put glass on the other side and tube over on the other side and ceramic over on the other side with my finished products. Now I got room for you. Drop this and those and that off, and then I need you, and we're going to create a second level. Or maybe I can't. I should be able to. Yeah, there we go. Or maybe you can't stack these. Alright, and it's, I think it's T to lock location. Yep, evidently I can't stack those on top of each other. But, there we go. Now we have that. We have plenty of space. Now we need a base core amplifier. Oh, that's just intermediate. Or is that what I need for that? Alright. Level 2, son. Alright, sounds good. Drive safe while you're out there, boy. There's some crazy people out there. Sounds good, buddy. I just need intermediate building material for that. Not quartz. And I used up all my intermediate building material. Building. Quartz building material. Okay. But that's okay. I can build intermediate building material. I just need to get all of my resources pooled together and pulled down here. Drop that off. I must have had some inside. I'll hold on to the rest of this stuff. Drop that wolfram powder off. In the wolfram place. Alright. Now let's build. I wonder if I can just build a whole row of vertical connect or horizontal connectors and connect this together. Oh, I have to. I want to say I've tried this once before, and I couldn't build more than one next to the other or something like that. But without it freaking out. Good enough. It's not what I wanted, but I'll live. Alright, so this will be storage and food and corporateness. Might as well go ahead and start building that stuff. My corporateness. And I'll put all that stuff over on the other side, but food machine will work well here. Now we need our regeneration chamber. I don't know why it insists on taking up so much room with this one item, but it does. And we'll put our equipment upgrade station back here. Now, there will be other things that we can build. Let's see here. We need an LEM station, which also is one of those machines that takes up a stupid amount of space. All things being considered equal. Comparatively to the other kids, it likes to try and take up the whole room. And there's our recipe station. We might as well put an analyzer here. And a basic item printer. Okay, so now we've got all the things that we need in one place, including
Rupture
storage.
Activity detected.
Yeah.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Coincidentally, I'm at a safe place. Alright, so let's look at the recipe station. Okay, there we go. So I think I can build that at that's my upgrade. Intermediate building. So I need inductors, glass, titanium, housing, and basic building materials. So that's going to require a whole bunch of everything in staggered rows coming in to here. Unless I happen to have everything.
Gotcha.
glass and titanium housing. I don't know if I have titanium housings. I do not have titanium housings. But I think I have the fixins for titanium housings. And I do have inductors. So, after this rupture, it's going to be time to bring everything in and get it all working. And then we can also use this as our station for the launching more applicators to that same company and see if we can accelerate that. Oof. Bright light. Bright light. Bright light. Alright. Lap. Stop. Alright. Wonder how... better not. Okay, there's some right on the other side. Some ignite them. Not seeing any. I'm sure I'll need to ignite them for something. At some point in time, I'll regret how much I wasted on, you know, just frivolous point generation. But, you know, future John can be mad at present John then, I guess. I don't know. Alright.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Oh, that's right, it was right over here. Somewhere. Ah. There we are. Any more? Sometimes this stuff is so hard to see, you have to be close to it. See a little bit of little trail that it gives off. It might just be time to get to work. Oh, there's some more over there. Sure enough. It's like the will-o'-the-wisp. Swamp. Swamp. Fire chasing it all the way into the distance. Was that worth it? Nah, absolutely not. Did I do it anyways? Yeah, I did. What's that? Oh, calcium. up here and see if we can find any more Ignite-em. 'Cause that's good stuff. Okay. Alright. And no damage. No fall damage. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure what has to happen here is we have to set something on those now. I don't have it. But yeah, see, I could walk out here now. But I'll bet you that's not so here in just a little bit. I'll bet you that cook me good. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and get to building base. Oh. Did not mean to fall in here. I do wish there was titanium closer, but I like this base location. We've got a good field of view all the way around us and plenty of room to work with. So, let's go ahead and start pulling all of our materials over here. I'll start with the calcium. Get calcium over to probably in this area right here. I think this will be a good spot to bring the calcium in. Yeah, don't I wish. Be like, what is that? I don't know. Disassemble it. Find out for sure. Alright. Yeah. I see that red circle, or that red square. It does not want me going through there. Can I go over it? I can. I think that's probably completely defeating the purpose of what was intended with that red square. And, yeah, I'm going to do it anyways. I don't see why I should... I don't see why I should be bound by that, but regardless. Okay, so now we got our calcium over here. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead and... Oh, we have to, that's right. We have to... bring this... So... kind of wish I hadn't put that right there that way, and I think I'm going to go ahead and change it, because I think I want both of them facing this direction. So, recover you. Recover you. So, now we'll build helium extractor. And go in that direction. Yes, indeed. And go in that direction. Perfect. Now, the nice thing about the level 2 is that it will carry so much that I don't think we actually need both of these. But, and I suppose I could have brought the calcium up this direction and done one of these. Let's see here, how are we going to do this? We're going to do a No, I think we can just do a multi-rail. But I want that multi-rail here connected to that platform so that it will... I could have put that... I could have done this one differently. In retrospect. Okay, so now we got that one. I'm just going to move that forward, farther forward. I'm going to move it all over to here. And T, are you connected? You are connected. So we're going to rotate. I don't know if that will make it by the base core, but I hope so. And yeah. Now we can do that to there. We can do that to there. Now we've got both of those tied together and they have power. And we can just connect, I believe we can do multiple rails. Rotate. And I probably could have connected the calcium there. But regardless, now we have our wide open space with our triple rail connector, and now we can do... Can I hit it? How far away can I hit it? There we go. And I wonder if I connect... Yeah, I'll bet you I have to connect the same ones. Oh, building is too long.
Rupture status stable. Arcadia status stable.
Oh. Okay. Yep. Okay. So now I've got both heliums down to here and a third one if I decide I want to reroute that calcium over to there for simplicity. But, and that's at least partially because I just got attacked over here by something, and I don't know whether they will attack my individual towers or just the structures. So, now we need to start building some items. So that calcium, let's see here, what to build first? First things last, I need splitters on all of these incoming items, and I need storage. So, let's build storage depots. And the idea, of course, is going to be able to build... No, I don't want to put you there. I want to put you forward just a little bit. The idea
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
is to be able to... That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. to have each individual material available in most forms at various different stages. So let's go ahead and build one here. Alright. Now we need splitters. R. And build you there. And then build that one there. And you go to there, and then one of you is going to go to there. And same thing over here. You go to there. You go to there. And we need to go ahead and build a rail modulator. Let's get it turned in the right direction. Okay, and get that to there. And that goes to there. Okay, calcium, titanium, wolfram. And not everything is connected to power yet. And I only have those 3 turbines up there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of turbines right here so that I can connect this group together. And once I get all my connectors going, I should have plenty of power to tie everything together. So for right now, I could just do a walkway to here, and that would power that. And then a walkway from here to there, and that would power all the way back there. And I could probably do a walkway. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it that way. So, we're going to go extendable walkway from you to you, you, from you to you. Yeah, we're not using anything yet. That should. It's got lights on it. It should connect everything. Let's see. You're running. You're running. You're running. Alright. Now this. I don't know what I'm going to run into this storage yet and at which stage. But at the very least, I can put in another rail modulator. And if I do need something pulled off to go into storage there, I've got a splitter that I can easily access. Alright, so you're filling, and you're pulling titanium from a mile away. And there it goes. It's coming. There we are. Alright. And everything should move at a much higher rate of speed now. Alright, so first things last. We want to build some intermediate building material, but I don't think that's the first thing that I need to build. I have to get used to where everything's at now. Okay, I need inductor, glass, and titanium housing to build intermediate building materials. But I think I should go ahead and get my applicators going first. Out here. And applicators require glass. So we're going to build it backwards. We'll put our launching stations here. Orbital cargo launcher. And since these make things super easy, you now have power. Okay, so let's work this backwards. We need an applicator. So applicators crafted in a fabricator. From the applicator to the fabricator. Okay, no. Nobody wants to hear that. And so we need a fabricator. And we need to turn our fabricator so it's facing the correct direction. Does that look like how we want it to look? Nope, those are not lined up. So let's unlock it. How about that? It's still not lined up. Alright. That looks great. Since it's not going to be lined up, I ain't going to worry about it too much. So we go from there to there. Bam shakalaka. So we want you to build applicators. And to build applicator, we need tube and glass. So tube is a titanium product and glass is a calcium product. Glass is made in a furnace, I believe. Tube is made in a fabricator. But I believe the tube has to be made in a fabricator, made in a fabricator, made in a or 3 fabricators in line, I think is what we need for alright, so we need a fabricator without a doubt, 100%. To build. Offset that a little bit so it's easy to get there. Alright. So now to build tube we need titanium rod and titanium sheets. Which are titanium rod and titanium sheets are both built out of bar, but they are also made in fabricators. So, which leads to the fabricator in front of a fabricator in front of a fabricator situation. But these 2 fabricators can be right next to each other, which kind of makes it easy. Ish. Okay, and then you are going from there to there, there to there. And then you are going to go from there to there. Alright, now I just need to hook up a smelter for my titanium. Which I'm going to turn like so. Not enough resources. Wow. Which is of course why I'm hoarding all these.
Gotcha.
And now the wolfram. Noted. Alright. I need a doorway going here too. It's gonna just annoy the bejesus out of me. Alright. Now, back to what I was doing here. I was building a smelter. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a rail modulator because the smelter only has one port coming out of it. And now we'll build a smelter. Yes. Well, if I had put my modulator one step over, it'd be fabulous. But it didn't. Let's lock it in place. There we go. That's what we're after right there. That's the good stuff. There. To you. You, to you, you, to you. Alright, and you want titanium rod, and you want titanium sheet, and you want tube, and your titanium bar. Oh, that's right, I can't connect there first. I have to connect here to there. Alright. Now let's see how much energy is in our grid. Oh wow, not much. That's crazy. I don't have power at that end, I don't think. I did put power at some ends before I understood how the building modules worked. But, alrighty. So, you should be doing your thing. You're waiting for titanium to show up. Should be coming. Soon. Hopefully. And do all of you have power? You should have power. Looks like you have power. You have power? Yep. Awaiting materials. You're awaiting items. Alright. So my titanium should be on the way. Alright. Good deal. Next item in the chain that I need to work back to this fabricator here is glass. Yes. So glass comes out of a furnace and is calcium. So we're going to put a furnace. Well, where's our calcium? Our calcium is coming through there. So I believe that I need a smelter as well. Yes. Needs a smelter. So we're going to go ahead and put our smelter right next to this smelter because that seems like a smart thing to do. Alright. Now, do we like the way that looks? Yeah. I think that that will be just peachy. So now we'll go ahead and connect you to there. Calcium block. Now we're gonna need a furnace to build glass with, but I'm gonna put it over here because this needs to be glass, which needs helium and calcium powder, which requires another furnace here. So let's go ahead and put a splitter in for futures so that I don't have to do all of this every time I need 2 different calcium products. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll put another furnace here. Oops, wrong button. We'll go ahead and put another furnace here. Do you like the way that looks? I do. Okay. Now I should be able to connect you to you. You. Nope. Dang it. That was the wrong one. We don't want to connect it on that side. We want to put it on this side in case we need to bring in a different material. Alright. We should be able to put calcium powder to you. And we should go from there to there. Yep. And now we can go from there. Bam. And that should now be making glass. And then we connect our glass. And now that should be pulling glass. And that should be making applicators. And that should be shipping applicators. Because we need 116,000 points to get to the next level. And I want to get to the next level. Alright. So I can now pull... You are making... So I can now pull titanium bar off, if necessary, for another project, because I can just split it off of here and pull it out. I can also pull out block, if I need to, and push it out that way. And I haven't done anything with wolfram yet, but I have a split for wolfram as well. And then I've got a split for helium, and I've got a spare splitter over here in case I need to connect something that direction. Alright, so we got production going. So I need to, now it's time to rearm, which is going to require titanium, and we're going to pull titanium off of there to, well, actually, I can just pull titanium rod off of here, I suppose. I suppose I could put a splitter in and pull titanium rod off, because that's what I need for... I even built a door for myself. Because I need to build a bunch of medium ammo. Or heavy ammo. I'm running low on heavy ammo. I'm down to 143. So I need titanium rod, and I've got all kinds of basic building materials. So we need to build a splatter for titanium rod. And I need to build... I'm also going to need wolfram powder.
Dehydrated.
Wolfram powder, and I also need calcium powder. You are producing calcium powder. So I could put a splitter in off of this, or I could route the calcium powder there. Well, I'm not going to fuss with it because I got calcium powder already being generated. Why do I have 100? Or 200. I don't need 200 helium. Well. I better start building wolfram powder in a hurry. We're going to need another smelter here. And I'll build it out here. Alright. And then I'm just going to build another furnace. But I'm going to build it over here. And this is kind of a disposable furnace. Because all it's going to be doing is going to a storage unit. And all that storage unit is going to be doing is keeping the wolfram powder flowing. Alright. So now that I have a metric ton of wolfram that is going to build up, wolfram powder that is going to build up, we are definitely going to have to build turrets everywhere. Now, I don't know if I can build on top of this. I wish I could put turrets on, just directly on top of this feller here. But I don't think that's the way that works. Ooh, that was a little jerky. Alright, so I'm liking what we have set up here. And I think I knocked back the population over there, which will... I think I knocked back the population over there and the population over here, which will definitely make for a little bit of time, I think, is going to be important. So I have a couple thousand. Let's go ahead and create a few thousand more, because I'm going to need a ton when I start building turrets and start building ammo. I suppose it wouldn't be a bad idea to just stack building materials in one of my boxes here. Alright, 7,000 boxes worth of building material. That'll have to do. I gotta ignite them. I can get rid of that. Yes. Analyzing station. I wonder. Nah, they ain't worth shit. Alright. So, what's next? Power cell. Electronics and chemicals. Neither one of which I can build yet. I can't build stabilizers. Can't build rotors. I really need those two. So after this rupture, now that we've got a lot of movement going, forward progress going on there, I want to go out and look for some more blueprints. Heat resistant sheet. Yeah, I need synthetic silicone, electronics. I can do the inductors here in a little bit. Get that set up. I don't think I can build a stator yet, can I? I don't think I can build stators yet. To chemicals, hardening agent, super magnet. Oh, it looks like super magnet. At least I don't need something. Sulfuric acid. All right. And then our corporate terminal. Chemicals. Oops. Can't build chemicals yet. Can't build electronics or synthetic silicone yet. We're building applicators for days. Helium-3, that's already, I suppose, actually, you know, I could go ahead and get more Helium-3 going to work on this one. And you need stators, which are all things we can't build. Alright. So I'll build another orbital station back here and then pull off. I'll change this rail to the middle position and then I'll pull off of this outer rail and I'll put another orbital station back here. Not enough. Oh, I put all my resources away. Derp. Well, let's go ahead and grab stuff. Because we wanted to keep building, because we're going to need hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Just what I need.
Right? Just what he needs. Oh, we got a lot of things using titanium.
Nice.
I wonder if I can change the priority here. Yes. High priority. Chop chop, fill it up. You ain't got hardly nothing coming. It's just dripping in. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, so... No. No. Yes. Oh, and this is going to be life for a while. Alright. Okay. Still got enough there. Let's go ahead and start stocking ammo in one of these. Because there will be a significant amount of ammo to build. Alright, now we can go ahead and get our... Got enough of everything to go ahead and get another orbital launcher going. And then we're going to go ahead and disconnect this one from there. We'll connect that one to there. And this one that's fine. And then hopefully I don't have to work that back, but I might have to go... Yeah, I'm going to have to fix this. Now, will you go automatically? You will. So it's just the ones that get stuck like that. Crazy. So let's see if we can outrun it and then go drop this helium off before it fills it up. Beautiful. Alright. Everything's still working the way it's supposed to. Looks like it. You're moving a whole bunch. You're moving a whole bunch. Still doesn't look like titanium is really trucking along. Which is kind of lame. Yeah, that's... There's just not everything in every location, I suppose. The way it is. Alright, so... I don't need as much in the way of that, but I'll go ahead and build a bunch of heavy ammo. And use the rest of that. I'll need a stack of those. And take the rest of this wolfen powder out of here. Alright. Build a bunch more ammo. So I need, let's do heavy ammo first, because I need that. And we'll do shotgun ammo. And then we'll do standard ammo. Keep the shotgun and keep the heavy ammo on me. Oh, that's standard ammo. It's not full, but whatever. Okay, so I got a decent amount now. Let's make some more building material. Let's make more wolfram. Okay, now are you finally pulling in some goods? Kind of. Alright, so can I get another heavy ammo out of it? Nope. Alright. Standard ammo. I need more basic building materials first. Now, standard ammo. That actually worked out remarkably well. Alright. So now we got good ammo in our pockets. We've got some basic building materials. It's 1, 3. So we got enough for 3 and very little in reserve. So
Nice.
might have to build a second rail line for titanium. Alright, now we got enough for enough turrets to defend this place. Alright. Go ahead and put this stuff back in its respective places, because I don't need to carry it around with me. but I will need a bunch of building materials. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Titanium still isn't collecting very fast. Obnoxious. So let's pull some of these in here. Okay. Because turrets are expensive. And I want to set the turrets up high so they can see. Now, can I put a ladder on here? I can. Well, that's kind of awesome. Alright, let's hop up here. Now, will it let me put a turret up here? Because if it'll let me put turrets up here, I'm just going to put turrets on top of the building. I cannot. Okay, so can I build a platform off of here? I can. Alright, now can I put a turret on that? I can't. There we go. That will work. All right. All right, so I got
I'm
one,
detecting increased rupture
How do
activity.
you use this?
four.
Prepare for a wave.
All right. I don't know how good of an idea this is with the rupture coming in, but if I can get it done, then I won't have to worry about it. Yep. That's a cool shot. Look at what I have made in this base, in this place. That's a cool shot. $700. How'd you only end up? This dude got shorted. Okay, time to get inside. Okay, I'll top that guy off. It'll be fine. Oof. Okay, do not look this time. Alright, so that's at 30%, so that's moving right along. But it's going to take forever. That does give me more inventory though, which will be cool.
Prepare for impact.
So we're not quite a third of the way there on that one. And then this will take another huge amount of time, but it's also applicators. So we should just be able to reset it, and it should just keep going. Then we'll have war bonds. Lap. Which is more applicators. And then these, which increases my shield by 70, which of course I'll sport both of them. There we go, more applicators. Alright, so speaking of, nope, level 35, level 40. And I don't think we can get past level 45, so I got a while before I need to worry about filling another space there. Rotor. Rotor and tube. Just making sure.
Planetary temperature returning
rotors.
to normal.
Alright, and this stuff will all resume. Oh, that's kind of cool. Interesting. Huh. Alright. So this will all continue to run automatically. Everything's good. I will need to pull together all the items for intermediate building materials, which will probably take up some space. But for right now, you're at 9, you're at 7. Both of you got robbed. Okay. You're at 9. Crazy. Alright.
I can use that.
Or did he need 100 or 200? I think he only needed 100. I could put a storage unit up here, but I don't know how well that would work out. Alright, you full? You're full. Everybody's full. Alright, good deal. And I got some reserve ammo. So, it could go this way. Where to go, where to go? I think I should go there. And get the map opened up. Oh, that's a dangerous area though. That gets me in a bunch of trouble. Go check on that spot. That's my farthest. I think that's the one that's over here that I had over watching this area. I think I should go ahead and expand and build another, take enough with me and take some ammo with me so I can establish at least one turret to help me out.
I think I can use this.
Might not. be a bad idea to take enough to fill up a couple of turrets. It will kind of sap my available inventory space, but so that's one. I got 2 plus loose change. Alright. And for my ammo, I got like 600. Well, let's go ahead and put this over here so it's easy to keep track. They look close enough alike that I get confused sometimes on which is which. Alright. Let's go ahead and purchase something before we head out. Who's gonna get it? Should I do shoddy? Or should I do my rifle? Pick one of those. I haven't picked anything for that yet. I don't have enough. Reduced spread during movement. Interesting. I got my shredder ammo. Oh, I do need more range. I definitely need more range. Hell yeah. Alright. So now I have more range and I got more damage. Okay. Anything else I need? I don't think so.
Oh, nice.
Alright, but I'm gonna have to remember to be careful and not what I've done and not do what I've done a couple of times. That's right, I was gonna go this way and check out this one. And go run headlong into a whole bunch of local critters that kill me. Kind of done that twice now. Kind of sucked. I'm trying not to do it a third time. Alright. Maybe we'll clear this. I think there's a big guy up here. I want to say I cleared this already once before. I lost a lot of progress. I did quite a bit of screwing around. And that may be why I keep thinking that I have different blueprints. Because I got them, and then I didn't save. I did clear this once. So they either came back or I didn't get saved. Oh, shit, I missed one down there. Good enough. Yep. Do not fall. Takes a minute to get back. Alright, is this the one where there's something underneath the platform and I can run around and find it? Might be.
That's just what I need.
Yeah, I'll take some more of that. Cool. Yeah, see, I think I've already been here, and I think I did this, but I don't think I saved it, because I screwed up. And died. And I didn't save it. Which was dumb as hell. Oof. Okay. Sure. No. I'm not even taking pistol ammo. Sure. My guy does eat. Not gonna worry about that right now. Sure. Don't know what that means right off the top of my head. Not going to worry about it. Okay. So now I have the stabilizer blueprint. Okay.
The Rupture is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Changing mags.
That's what I thought was going to happen. Nope. Alright, I think I got all the nodes. I don't think the infection's gonna come back if I got all the nodes. Even though the infection doesn't hurt me, all the infection does is take my shield away. Alright, I think we're good. Awesomeness. Oops. Sure. Ah. I think this is going to be my last rupture. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Super smoky. Unknown logic board.
Yes.
This guy gets all excited for logic boards. Then again, I get excited for computer parts too, so I shouldn't be talking trash at all. Okay, so now we're going back to base. We're going to drop off the stabilizer blueprint, because that's, I think I've been looking for that. I may have been looking for that for quite some time. Just keep running. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I had been to that place before. And I had killed that whole group before. And cleared the infection. And picked up this blueprint. And I almost positive my dumbass didn't save. I suppose I could go back and look at my last stream. Where I ended up in that far spot where I still haven't gone and gotten my body back from. But I'm not going to. No point. Doesn't matter. Looky there. Bam shakalaka. Stabilizer. Stabilizer made in fabricator. I think somebody wanted stabilizers, did they? Stator, helium, synthetic. No. Crap on toast. Okay. Well, I'll bet I need it to build something else. Okay, so now that that's been cleared, I've got this base all the way over here that I haven't checked on in forever. Well, at least I can build stators now. Derp. So far, this base over here that I'm going to, I believe, is just a stabilization base. It's just to provide a core and cover for me to take over an area. Something shooting at me. Oh, yep, sure enough. Just remember, y'all, if the enemy is in range, so are you. Close by. Where is you? Where is? Where is? Ah, there it is. Alright. "16 minutes in. Yeah! Oh, that would have been so awesome.
I need to survive. Acquired.
Somebody down here? Yes. Anybody else? There is, but I don't know where. Ah! Got caught! Dang it. I've been over here in quite some time. There might be a bunch of guys over here. Yeah. No sooner did I open my big mouth. Oop. I didn't know you guys jump like that. That's really rather obnoxious. Okay. Do I have one of those already I can stack? Nope. That base all the way over there is where we're going. This place is just kind of chugging along. We should have applicators and going out here. Yes, indeed. But the thing is that we're only gaining like 50 at a time or something like that, or 75 at a time. I don't remember what we get out of it. And this one's only like 5 at a time. So both of these will take forever, but they're running automatically. I could build, now that I think about it, I could build like 3 or 4 orbital cargo launchers and just start ramping that up, but I don't think there's really all that much of a point to it. Alright, but we can drop that in here and get some points. That in here and get some points. That there gets points. Alright. And we're going to keep running all the way over to that base, because I'm pretty sure there's a Goliath over there. And I think I'm going to go pick a fight. Well, okay. I'm going to save when we get over there. Then I'm going to pick a fight. I've already been through all this, and this was all saved. Going through this area here.
Acquired. I need to survive.
No, right as I put my gun away. Love it when they do that. Anybody else? No. Good. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go pick a fight. After I save. Save and then go pick a fight. Yep. So I already have some turrets over here. I don't remember how much. Looks like I got a couple. 3. Four. Alright. 5. Ooh, and you've actually fired some. Cool. Alrighty. So that, I think, is a great place that we need to go check out as soon as I wander in here and save. So in case I do come back to be in, that at least it's somewhere good. Alright. We might spend Rupture here. I think there's a Goliath over there is what I'm pretty sure there is. Or there was. I don't think that I killed this Goliath. Killed a couple, but I don't think I killed this one. So, this might get to be real interesting here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and build a storage down here where I can drop my extra ammo and stuff that I don't want to lose if I die. Everybody's got close to 1,000 rounds right now. So, I don't know what that does for me. Increases all consumable stats by 35%. So that would be my hydration and calories. Might be worthwhile. Alright. I'm sure somebody's going to have something to say about it. Maybe I have killed this one. I don't think so, though. Because on my map, it looks like I'm walking into a completely unknown area. Where are you? Storage. So if I do get a big guy, I'm just going to try and retreat back to my camp. Guys, I don't think they see me yet. This may be one of those areas where there's just a whole bunch of them. I don't know if they'll come and chase me up to here. They might. Oh yeah. There we go. As long as it's just you smaller guys, I'm not sweating it.
Get stronger.
No running. Oh. Also, no hiding inside the rocks where I can't shoot you. That's cheating. I think that was an autosave. There's somebody around here somewhere. I don't have time to read the tablet. I don't need pistol bullets. Leave those there in case they become valuable. Necessary. I feel like I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to get all Billy Badass and bold, and I'm going to get my butt kicked. I will just slowly murder my way through here.
I can use this.
Lure these shooters in, these spitters, a little bit closer. Woo! Stabbers. Oh, look at that. There's a whole bunch of them over there, too. This is the smart one. Stop. Definitely the smart one. Oh yeah, look, there's a whole collection over there. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, shoot. Is this a different group or is it the same group?
Changing mags.
Alright, keep using the shotgun. I got time. 30 minutes in to Rupture, so I should still have time. Oh. Whole new more other area. Oh, look at that. There's more structures over there. Oh, yeah. Oh! Yup. Right there. Here's the big feller. Oh, shoot.
Area clear.
Yep, there's the Goliath I was looking for. Sure enough, he's here. Oh, you can come visit me? You might come visit me. Those guys are, he's a pain in the butt. I wouldn't want to take him on in this environment. He definitely has the advantage here. He definitely has mobility over me in this environment. Normally the way that I beat him before, the Goliath, is I've kind of circled around him a lot. Okay. See if I can't whittle his followers down a bit. Because that's always part of the problem, is I need to dodge, I need to stay away from him. Yeah. Now if he'll follow me over here, my turrets will take care of his buddies, and I'll deal with him. I might be able to make this work as a defensive position. I don't know if he'll come out here. Ah, crap. I did not want to fall. Yeah. Come on, let me up. There we go. Yeah. Where is he at? There he is. Yeah, I know he's armored. Oop. Give me some space. Oop. Ah, that was pretty good. Run for it. Let the shields recharge. Keep working him down piece by piece. Yeah, I got him. Alright. Give me that. Big goober.
I think I can use this.
Alrighty. Now, about your little friends. I know there's a whole bunches of them. At least right now there is. Yeah, I got like 900 shotgun shells, so. I'm not going to take Wolfram right now. I don't want it my clogging up. Yeah, I saw you too, buddy. Yeah. Sneaky. $35. Yep. Dietitian LEM.
Just what
Oops.
I need.
Just gonna keep working my way through here, killing them all as I go along. I want to get in there. I'm hoping that I can pick up. I'm hoping there are blueprints here. 37 minutes. We got about another 10 minutes on site before we gotta head. Oh. Y'all like shooting skeet? This ain't it, but it's kind of similar. Damn, them things is creepy. Yeah. All right. I'll leave that here in case I come back for it. That's stackable. Unknown module. Take shotgun whenever. Sure. Okay. Come on, lucky third level. Anything good? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And we got electronics. There we go. Bang up job. Bang up job. Fantastic. Whole bunch of not so happy folks here. Oh crap. Ew. Damn, I attracted the attention of artillery feller over there. Alright. Did you die? Or did you just... Yeah, you're dead. Okay. Thank you.
Clear.
Okay. I personally feel like this might be an excellent chance or an excellent opportunity to return to base, since I've got more blueprints. I shot him in midair and he just kind of like, derp. I mean, I could build another base over here, I suppose. No, there's another structure over there. Or that's a map, isn't it? I'll bet you that's a map point. There's another map point over there. Is that one of my structures over there? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. Sweet. I'm tying and connecting it all through. Awesomeness. But there's still a lot to go. There's all that map. There's another map point over here. I think we're getting close to a rupture. Let's see if I can clean these out. Ooh.
Reloading.
So, in case of rupture, we need to go there, there, or... Okay.
Changing mags.
That should be most of them.
Changing mags.
There's calcium. I wonder if I can get up to this map point by coming around this way, or if I'm going to end up wishing I hadn't. Oh, hey, you know, it's getting close enough. I'm going to head back because I remember one time I got stuck over here and I almost died because I ended up in a position to where it said building not allowed by corporation. So that's one of my habitats. So we're going to go for that habitat, connect the points in between, and save. There's another map point there. Oh yeah, I remember this base. Yeah. Titanium from a million miles away. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. This is another one of my forward bases, one of my forward outposts. Something's still chasing me. Yeah. Where are you? I hear you squalling. I'll come to you just so you don't get close to my base. $45. Get close.
Come here.
Where is this guy?
Dehydrated.
Alright, I'm gonna get over here closer to my base in case I need to. Oh, it's that guy. Goodness. Here, I thought he was behind me the whole time. Nah, he's in front of me. Okay.
I need to survive.
Yes, we do need to survive. Alright. So. And there is also another Goliath right over here. Each one of those Goliath carcasses gets me, I think, 10 grand? 5 grand? 5 grand. I think it's 5 grand. Okay. So, let's go ahead and build a recipe station. And see what we can deposit. Looky there. Staters. Good deal. Anything else? I think I got electronics too. Huh? Got electronics. Banging. Okay, now we can build it. Okay. And oh, we got everything for smelter and everything for fabricator now. That's super dope. Okie dokie. So now the only thing left is furnace, and that's synthetic silicone. I need synthetic silicone before I can unlock electronics, but we unlocked electronics. That's super dope. Alright. Save-ish. Alright. Now I'm pretty sure that there is a Goliath right over here. Because I was fussing with him. Yeah, I don't know if I killed him yet. There's another one up there. That's an active base core. Oh, that's my base core. Dipshit. So we've got more structures heading out this way. I don't think I've killed this Goliath yet. I think he's somewhere down in this area. And I think there's another one, or if I remember correctly, there's another one over there. Or maybe it's the same one that I was seeing in between these 2 points, because I kind of went over this area, and I was going to check out that site, which I think is It's an infected area. Or it might be past this. Anyways, I kind of wandered over that way. Oh, look, there's something way up there. And there's my map core. Or my base core. Yeah, I think there's something going to be over here. I think there's going to be a Goliath over here. 50. Rupture's got to be in the next couple of minutes. Oh, what do we got here? Artillery. You're a general principal kill. So there's a group over there. There's a group there. I don't see Goliath, but that doesn't mean nothing. I didn't see him the other time until he started moving around. Yep, there we go.
Detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
You know, voice in my head that makes me insane. I'm gonna listen to you. Cause yeah, I think there's a Goliath over on that area. But with the new upgrades to the shoddy, it's not such a big deal. Alright. Forward progress. Good solid signs of forward progress. My goodness. Got blueprints. We're on to furnace items. Oh yeah. Lots of, oh goodness, I'm kind of chilly. I need some food. But yeah, this has been a good productive session. This has been a solid session. Got a lot done. I'm liking it. I'm liking it, and there's a whole lot more to go look at. So much more to go push out and go do here. It's just an unbelievable game. There's so much to do here. Yep. Level 45 is the maximum. I think I'm level, what am I now? I'm not nearly that close. Yeah, my skills are getting up there. I don't know how to check what level I am right at this very moment. But I'm inside. I'm out of the Rupture. Thankfully. Been a good productive session on a Friday evening. We'll be back tomorrow.
Head to safety immediately.
Alright. Well, everybody, thank you for stopping by and saying hello, hanging out for a bit. Watch me build some stuff, get chased around by aliens. Go ahead and save there. Alright. And that's going to be all for today. So I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Be safe out there. And I'll catch you in the next one. Quit the main menu. It's time for me to get some food. I haven't had dinner yet. I went out and got stuff to make fantastic dinner for tomorrow. But I haven't made myself anything yet to eat tonight. Typical. Typical, typical, typical. Alrighty. We all be safe, and I'll see you later.